the world's largest regulated stablecoin powering global finance. So the most important thing about Circle is that the USDC is redeemable 1-to-1 for US dollars. And USDC enables 24/7 liquidity for near instant low cost global payments. And Circle also issues the Euro C, which is the stablecoin for the euro. Those are basically the two top currencies on the planet. And the USDC obviously is aiming to dominate in the United States, which is the biggest market. Circle, also being a United States company, would put it in a strategic position. So I understand Ripple was like, let me get that, right? Tether has moved out to El Salvador. They're not in this picture right now. And they've been having issues in the past about their funds. Do they really have what they say they have in reserves? Circle is audited. You can easily check. It's on the blockchain. It's a regulated U.S. company that rumor has it will be IPOing on the U.S. stock market. That would be interesting. Here it is right here. The reserves as of April 24th, 2025. So the balance says in circulation, 62 billion. Reserves, 62.3 billion. So they actually have more money in reserves than they do in circulation. That's always a positive. And you can see right here, circulation, reserves, and then they have cash reserves in the banks. Doing really good. So in the last 7 days, there was a change. Issued 3.7 billion, redeemed for 2.5 billion. You can see the numbers for the last 30 days, issued, redeemed, and then the last year, 162.3 billion and 133 billion redeemed. And then you have the numbers for the euro. 199.1 million euros in circulation, 199.8 million euros as reserves. They doing really good with their reserves and obviously 24/7 redemptions. Circle makes their fees. They are dominating the payments market. If you've been following this channel, you know Moonwell uses USDC with the Visa debit cards and bank accounts. There's many platforms that use the euro and USDC. Most of us feel comfortable with the US dollar. Now, if we go look at coin market cap, USDC is the 7th largest cryptocurrency by market cap. Obviously, with Bitcoin, Ethereum dominating the market, then you have Tether as the number one, but the number two, which is slowly, potentially will be number one in the future, is USDC. The sentiment is always high, and that's the stable coin I definitely trust the most. So when we look at this story here, digital dollars, banks and public sector drive blockchain adoption. So Citi put this out this month of April, and this is one of those documents that is used to educate other bankers, fund managers, the rest of the institutional and TradFi. So we're going to scroll down here. And what's dope about this is they just break it all down. Banks and public sector drive blockchain adoption. And then here's what I like, how fiat collateralized stablecoins work. So one, user deposits traditional fiat currency, the US dollar, to stablecoin issuer. Boom, that's step one. That's over there with Circle. Two, being pegged to fiat currency, the issuer maintains a reserve of fiat currencies in a secure account. That's with their banking partners. And then three, some reserves are held in cash. The rest is invested in short-term treasuries / cash equivalents. So if you're getting a 30-day treasury note, right now you're earning about 4.7% on the cash. So you put your money with Circle. They take that cash, put it in a short-term treasury, earning 4.7% on there. And then you have the digital dollar on the blockchain. Then you got companies like Coinbase that is allowing you to go earn 4% on your stable coin. So the money is circulating, it is backed by the US dollar, and it is getting spread worldwide. And I definitely love to put my reserves in USDC after making trades and just to earn some stable yields. And number 4, user is provided value of stable coins equivalent to their initial deposit. And then number 5, user can deploy stablecoin as deemed fit hold with centralized custodian or self-custodial wallet. Send it to your Coinbase wallet, your Algorand wallet. Send it to Kraken, send it to Binance. That's basically what it's talking about. And then they have the key takeaways, which I think one of the most important, obviously, is number 4. A U.S. regulatory framework for stablecoin could drive net demand for U.S. treasuries, making stablecoin issuers among the biggest holders of U.S. treasuries by 2030. Now, imagine that. We know Warren Buffett got a lot of cash, but Circle is like, I'm coming for you, Berkshire Hathaway. And then here's some good info by DeFi Llama. Stablecoin supply has grown in the past 5 years, 30x. And then our base case estimate for stablecoin market size by 2030 is 1.6 trillion. That's like the whole, amount of Bitcoin right now. And then it's an estimate of net new purchases of U.S. treasuries by 2030, and our base case is 1 trillion.